technology is able to bring in a blend of different things that naturally you're not able to get from an ordinary business. And what it does is to create an environment where there is limitless of possibilities. PANGEA Accelerator is a platform that support startup businesses, but also scale up with technical expertise in terms of figuring out how to grow their business and also figuring out the market validation. But also when they are at a place where they need to grow their business, we provide the investment through linkages to our investor program in Oslo. Being able to identify and support startup businesses so far.
The ShelterTech Accelerator Program is one of the key products that we have innovated as the Tewiliga Center for Innovation in Shelter. And the main focus is really to identify and nurture young and fledgling companies that are involved in bringing shelter solutions to the market, to be able to bring them to a level of growth where they can be able to leverage investment and be able to scale their products and services into the market.
Co-living is a housing model whereby one gets a private bedroom and then they share other amenities such as a kitchen area and the living area. So the idea came about during the ShelterTech hackathon, whereby one of the challenges was to find a solution to solving the problems of housing, whereby we find affordable housing for young professionals in the cities.
So Ijenzi is simply an online marketplace that is currently enabling Kenyans to buy and sell construction materials online. So the idea came when I was working for a real estate firm as a project manager, and there would always be these delays because there was no system of ensuring that the products were there when you needed them.
Jeng is an alternative building products material manufacturing company. Our goal is to find the most sustainable, affordable, and efficient alternative building products. So our current line of product is we're making pavers made from recycled waste plastic. First of all, it's collection of plastic waste because that's our raw material. After we collect the plastic waste, we do sorting. We now do what we call the pre-processing. And so the pre-processing is removing the branding and making sure that the color codes and the plastic types are categorized in the different categories. And then we do the processing where we do through the machines and the production line. And then the output is afterwards is what we call post-production processing, and that's now the customization. If you want your bricks yellow, we make them yellow. If you want your bricks blue, we make them blue. If you want them at this design, looking like this, now that's where the post-production processing comes in.
I learned about ShelterTech online, and during the course of the training, we've been able to get insights on the customer acquisition journey. We've also had the opportunity to be trained on how to segment customers. One of the most important things that we also learned is the cost of customer acquisition, because eventually that really informs your strategy and your overall viability in the market.
So we had to go through the PANGEA Accelerator Program, whereby we learned a lot. So first is to refine our idea. What is the idea really about? Then from then, who is your customer? They've been able to give us access to networks, which include the investors. Secondly, in terms of the challenges with meeting the corporates, PANGEA Accelerator provided a platform whereby we had a session called Meet the Corporates, where they invited corporates from different sectors in Nairobi. I
started the program officially in January. I had a crash course on finance, a crash course on accounts, and right now we're concluding with sales and marketing strategy, to go market strategies. And for me, I had no idea of even how to proceed with that. But through the program, I've been able to literally, right now, I have a clear roadmap and a structure plan on how I'm going to go to market and how I'm going to get the market depending on the customer segmentations.
As PANGEA, we were able to make sure that we have what it takes, because then for these scale-ups, one of the key things that they need is support in terms of structuring your business and revenue streams, having your system and processes in place, but also making sure you have the right team, and then combine that with the investment.
We've seen startups that have come in with solutions to actually capture the existing unutilized housing space in this country, in this city especially. And we can see that if these startups actually go to a level where they're able to scale, these solutions are really going to turn around the affordable housing space in this country.
I was pleasantly surprised by the first cohort that I met. They are passionate, they are competent, they have a lot of ideas, they are not afraid, they like to interact, and they need to question people with a lot more experience. It is very clear that these people are driven for success as long as we create an ecosystem around them to support them.
Without the coaching and the training through PANGEA, what I would have done is I would have spent almost 10 times the amount of time that I am using now to achieve what I've achieved in the period of like 6 months that I've been able to go through this program.
People are currently co-living. It may not be in a structured way. So we are going to be the ones that are going to bring structure to co-living in Kenya and across Africa.
I'd like to take this moment to thank the organizers of the program, ShelterTech. Entrepreneurship skills that we learn here will enable us to create more jobs, and that will be for the benefit of our generation.
What we have seen is there is positive response, but then as an entrepreneur, you must work twice as hard for you to put your product out there by this market.
So these for us are all really very exciting ideas. So the experience for us has really been exciting. It's a journey that has been worth being a part of.